AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. And off we go from Arlington. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go, 46.
Right to the air is Prescott. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Javon Fuller.
Here we go. 11, behind. 180. 180.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. Going to get that complete to Jamar Chase. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
In less than a yard.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. Burrow throwing on fourth down. He gets that to his big target there. And he will get into the end zone. Noah Fant, touchdown Cincinnati. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Bengals are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Prescott. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. First time to land in this one. And it's a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Sliding.
Dak going to push this one forward. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
38-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Sliding.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. A gain there of 20. First down, Cowboys.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Sliding. 26.
Thrown quickly, that's more on the RPO. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
46. 40. Hey, 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. That one, taken in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Good with the extra point. Cowboys will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
11. Here we go. Right, 80.
They'll run here with Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
12. 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
At the 32-yard line.
11, Thomas. Here we go. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass caught left side by Fant. 15-yard line.
17 more yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First down, Bengals.
11, 11, 11. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Gun, gun. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
Higgins sent in motion.
That.
On first down, Burrow. Will find Brown out of the backfield. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up second and 2 at the Cowboys 7-yard line.
11,
Burrow here on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a first down as they're able to get the conversion and set up first and goal.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and goal, Cincinnati.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Moving to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal.
Get set. 180. Back.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 47. Gun, gun, gun. Here we go, going to 54, going to 54. Here we go, going to 54. 1 hit. 47. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick 6 or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And he will go all the way. 2-2 Atwell. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run. Got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Kill! Yeah, very good. Like that.
Winner working to land on the RPO. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
There we go. Wide in. We're going to 54. Wide in. Hey, kill!
On second down, it's Dak. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
We're going to 53. Here we go. Going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. Big play there. Gain of 14 on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47! Yeah! There we go! We're going to 53.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll work this down inside the 45. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's second and 8.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide in.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
8 yards to go.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. They'll talk things over before third down.
Yeah! Here we go, 47! Wide in.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 3. They are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks.
On 2. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12.
A first down throw for Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And it'll be brought down, but they're going to move this one out to the 25. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Bengals first down.
11.
Now, Burrow. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Everybody, kill! Everybody, go to 54, go to 54. Yeah, here we go. I check. All right, hey. What do you think?
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Here we go, 46. 47.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up.
And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Dak facing third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow now to throw on first down. There's the big tight end bench. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First down, Bengals.
12.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
The tight end Fant in motion. To throw is Burrow. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
11.
Throwing is Burrow. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will score. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, Prescott to the left side into the hands of Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they're into field goal range now because he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here go 47. Yeah! 48. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Throw on the run is complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
26.
A give. Here comes Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20. Here go 46. Hey, 47. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. the point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are back within 6.
Makes the score. Bengals 23. Cowboys 17.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
12.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return starts from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
I'm 1, ready? 12. 12. Here we go. 11.
Higgins sent in motion. On 1st down, Burrow. That's caught! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. And even 50 yards.
A gain of 50 yards.
Here we go.
The tight end fan in motion. Now Brown. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
From now to the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11. 42.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I'm 1, ready? 11 mighty.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bengals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, Jimmy. Here go 46. 26.
1st down, Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. A man over the middle. It's Pickens. touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Yeah! Boy, they...
Throwing quickly, that's more on the RPO. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Gain of 7.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
34-yard line.
Yeah! There we go.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And the Bengals
11 empty.
first
Here we go.
at the 44-yard line.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. Sending it downfield for Fant. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's second down.
11. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Burrow now. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gives him a first down.
We spend a lot of time recognizing and praising the performance of a lot of these skill players, and rightfully so. But, Mike, the blocking and the performance of the big guys up front, that is the reason this offense continues to operate at such a high level. He has all the time in the world to stand there in the pocket and continue to find open targets downfield in the passing game. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Brown. That one way too slow developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
It's third and 10.
11,
Atwell sent in motion here.
11, mighty. 11. 11.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown. Pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Conversion.
11, Thomas.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now the Bengals and Burrow will come out and try to add 2.
11, MT, Tate. Hot. 180. 12.
He's going to try to do it himself. They'll run for it with Brown. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to score a pick 6. For the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score. Bengals 39. Cowboys 17.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. 65, Rick. 65. Cowboy 80.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
On the handoff, Blue. Space to run inside the 20. A gain there of 21. That's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Bronco 80. Ready, right?
A run once more with Blue. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he won't get away. Good open-field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
And the best offense on 3rd downs, Mike, is to be really good on 1st and 2nd down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready? Viking 18. Warrior 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's looking to come away with a touchdown of his own.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a screen set up for Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Timberwolf. Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10.
68, Riggs, Riggs. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Rig alert, rig alert. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he'll be forced out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. Gonna look deep. looking for more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Second and 10.
Track and 60. Track. Go.
They'll look to throw again. The defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's a two-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
On 2, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Ready?
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 56 yards.
12. Here we go.
On first down, Burrow. It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Warriors 70. 70. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on, come on.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one a first down.
Here we go, here we go.
They run straight ahead with blue. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it, ready?
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Go. Viking 18.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
19 tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That one swung out to Blue. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Here's a run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let go.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
That's brought in right side by Pickett. This has been quite the drive. 3 points, you kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
12, 12. Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
11. What's your set? Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go. Deep shot for Atwell. And this will be incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
He's going to try it here again. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up fourth down.
I like the aggressiveness of taking the shot there, but the downside is, Mike, when you find yourself backed up this close to your own end zone, now it brings up fourth down. That is not an enviable situation to find yourselves in. You either got to punt this ball away and play field position, or if you keep that offense out there, you better have a play you feel really good about.
Gun. 11. 180.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. And he's going to have a Bengals first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Give him 10 more on that block. Just enough for another first down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
11. 180.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Going for it all. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.